Does a spring pour forth from the same opening both fresh and salt water? Can a fig tree, my brothers, bear olives, or a grapevine produce figs? Neither can a salt pond yield fresh water. James 3, verse 11 and 12. James concludes his point of the passage with illustrations in the form of rhetorical questions that a pure heart and an impure double-tongued speech are incompatible. It's absolutely absurd for one thing to produce something of a completely different kind. Springs don't pour forth fresh water one day and salt water the next, and it's impossible for fig tree to bear olives and for grapevine to produce figs. He's saying similar to what Jesus said in Matthew 7:16. Are grapes gathered from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? The concluding statement of the last verse of the passage in verse 12 is, neither can a salt pond yield fresh water. And so it is inconceivable for mouth to pour forth praise to God one moment and curses against fellow human beings the next. Ephesians 4:29 says, let no corrupting talk come out of your mouths, but only such as is good for building up, as fits the occasion, that it may give grace to those who hear. Our tongue is a barometer of our spirituality. Won't it be wonderful to have a tongue that does nothing but praise God and speak righteousness? Jonathan Edwards, the great theologian, kept a diary and he penned some guidelines which he called as resolutions. These resolutions would guide him as he made his way. I would like to read 4 of these resolutions of Jonathan Edwards, specifically the ones involving speech. Number 1, never to say anything at all against anybody, but when it is perfectly agreeable to the highest degree of Christian honor and of love to mankind, agreeable to the lowest humility and sense of my own faults and failings, and agreeable to the golden rule. Number 2, in narrations, never to speak anything but the pure and simple variety. Number 3, never to speak evil of any, except I have some particular good call to it. And number 4, let there be something of benevolence in all that I speak. The root of the problem is, do we love others the way we are called to love? Bible says God loved us while we were sinners, and Christ bought us with a price. Our whole body belongs to God, including our tongue, for His glory. So we control it and obey His command to love others. Have a blessed day.